Hi, this is Jay. Thanks for checking out our live market analysis recap today for Monday, October the 8th. Before we get started, I need to point out that trading is a risky endeavor and not suitable for all investors. My name is Jay Norris. I've written a couple of books for McGraw-Hill, which serve as the textbooks for our courses, and I'm also the Director of Education at trading-u.com. So we're just going to recap what we talked about today in the live market analysis session. That session is 2 hours, and it's conducted in live markets, and it's my job to highlight trade setups and signals during that 2 hours, or at the very least point out what we think is going to happen next to get you guys in the right direction. Here's the Australian dollar. We're focusing on this market again, just as we did Friday's session. Also, the reason we're focusing on it, let me pull back, pan out to a 4-hour chart, and I'll show you pretty simply. We have those three important patterns down: the day-to-day, the micro, the short-term micro. Also, sure, you're getting close to secondary support there, but you're not on top of it yet. So with the majority of those short-term patterns down, we're going to focus on the lower time frame charts and look for sell setups in line with those shorter-term patterns. You can see how the market came down and then it retraced. That's a hallmark of our method. We look for that retracement, and as we told our clients or students, that we're going to look for any kind of topping formation in the pattern zone or a V top against the top of the high of the pattern zone. We're pretty specific about what to look for. Here it is on the 15-minute chart. We can see what happened. It did, in fact, get up into that zone. We dropped down to a 3-minute, and I'll show you specifically how we would have traded that. You're generally going to look for at least a double top. Here you had, I guess you'd call that a triple top. So you get the triple top here. Any one of these would be a sell signal here, here. You could start to take those trades. Be mindful. You want to have a stop. Oh, generally you're going to put your stop about 6 ticks behind that last high. So here's a good one. Here's a good one. Ideally, this would have been the best one. Here we actually have the formation in, and the market comes back and gives you one more lower high right there, and we could show you how that measures out if you're on a very short-term chart. Look at how that would be a beautiful measurement. Fits right in our zone. If you guys, our students, know how that works. Look at that, right in the zone. Whoop, my zone's a hair high there. I need to knock that down. There we go. So that would have been the top of the zone. So no ifs, ands, buts about it. This is very definitely a sell signal right here. Right there. And as I told you guys earlier, I said, hey, it's going to take patience. There's no sense waiting for breakdowns earlier in no man's land. You guys know how we do it. We look to sell rallies in a downtrend. So we knew we were in a downtrend overall based on those overall patterns. So we were patient. Once we see we have a topping formation here on a 15-minute right in our zone, then we could drop down to that 3-minute. And there you see you have the crown top or the triple top. Any one of these in here, as long as you put that stop 6 ticks behind that high or so. This one's a really nice one because your risk on that trade would just be that high there. So if you get in there with the stop 6 ticks behind that high, that's a pretty low risk, and then you get the nice move down. And then you definitely look to, ideally you want to get in a position where you can put a break-even stop on that trade. Well, how to manage that trade, basically you take your last impulse move up, you take the last move up, and you're generally going to come out of that trade, the first tranche of that trade, at that purple line at a 50% retracement. So you'd see how that 50% retracement gave it to you. You'd come out there, you go break-even stop, and then just let half go with the break-even stop on it. So technically you could still be in that trade right now, but that's what we're looking for today. It was all set up. Let me pan all the way out to that 4-hour chart. Nothing's changed from last time we looked at this and we did the recap. You had three of those patterns down, that all-important day-to-day pattern, very influential. So the day-to-day patterns combined with the micro patterns down, same story as last week. We're looking for sell signals. As I told you guys in the room, be very patient. Let's see what happens. If you got a nice little one there and you took some off, you have a break-even stop in now. And we like this market. We think this market overall is going to go down to, let me pull it up, the purple line, 101. There it is. And that purple line would be created by the top of our secondary pattern zone. Oh, that's a big one. So the secondary pattern zone. So we think it's going to 101. You want to be on the lookout. Hey, if it goes back up there and we get a double top in here, that would definitely be a signal or a setup that we'd like that would be a setup that we would monitor to see if we get a sell signal. So the potential for a double top here, that would be a good setup for us. We'll see what happens. Hey, students of ours, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow in the master's course. For those of you that were attended today's live market exercise, thank you so much for taking the time to come and see us, and we'll catch you next time we do it again. A live market analysis open to the public. Just send me an email if you want to participate in that. We do that on Mondays and Fridays. Here's my email. There we go. If you want to email me at jnorris@tradingu.com, I'll put you on the list, and we'll get you in for next Friday's live market analysis. Thank you so much. See you next time.